want to fix leaks and cracks in your preformed pond? In this video, I'll show you easy steps to detect problems and how to repair your pond quickly and effectively. Perfect for DIY pond owners. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more home solution tips. Let's get started. First things first, I carefully removed all the fish from the pond and placed them in a large container like a baby bath to keep them safe during the repair. Since the pond water was really dirty, so I had to do some maintenance. I also removed the pump and placed it on the side, and I used a bucket to scoop up the water from the pond. I also took out the pond plant and set aside some of the pond water in a tub. I'll use this water to refill the pond later, so it stays healthy for the fish. Then I went ahead and drained the pond water and thoroughly cleaned the pond. Here are some of the tips for cleaning your pond. You can remove the debris, algae and sludge using a pond net or brush. You can also use a pond vacuum for deep cleaning if needed. As you can see from my pond, the pond walls are really dirty and I needed to remove any buildup. I used a soft brush, and once I did that, I rinsed everything well to avoid introducing new algae. To find the leak, I initially thought the pink marks from the earlier repairs were the cause. Then I remembered someone suggested that I should try a milk test to be able to detect the leak in the pond. Then I placed the milk in a cup, and this is the milk I'm going to use to be able to detect the leak. So this is the following day. As you can see, there are more frogs in my pond compared to the fish, but that's what you get with having a pond. Then I went ahead and added a bit of water into the pond using a hose. The idea for milk test is you add a small amount of milk into the pond water and you hope that the milk particles would cling to the leak, but it was a total failure because I think I was aiming at the wrong thing. Stick around because you won't believe where the real leak was hiding. It's not what you expect. So let's dive in and find out how I diagnosed and fixed this mysterious pond leak. So plan B was the water level testing, where I filled the pond to the top with the tap water and then marked the water level with a marker pen. I waited about a day or two, and sure enough, the water level dropped to a lower point, revealing where the leak was coming from. And after closely examining that area, I discovered the actual crack, not where the previous repairs were. So this is the area where the leak was coming from, and it had plants on this side. As you can see, this is where the plants are supposed to go. So I went ahead and used OB1, which is similar to CT1, and OB1 can be used for bonding and sealing application across various materials. It can also be used for interior and exterior project. It has advanced solvent-free formulation, which ensure the sealant will not crack or shrink over time, providing a long-lasting clear finish. Can be applied on wet surface and provide excellent resistance to fungal and bacterial growth. It's also paintable and flexible. After too much messing about with the applicator gun, we decided to use our hands to apply the OB1. I'll advise you use gloves before touching this thing, but just ignore what we did here. It's not the right way. Make sure you use a generous amount of the OB1 because you don't want the pond to leak after this. And I left it for a couple of days before refilling the pond again. And this is how it looks after applying the OB1. I went ahead and refilled the pond with water, and I put a mark just to identify the water level, and I left it for a couple of days before coming back and check if the water's dropped. And to my surprise, the water had not dropped, it's still where it's supposed to be. That showed that the sealant worked. Then I moved on into sorting out the pond plants. As you can remember, they were sitting on the step of the pond. So I just decided to put them in the containers. So I know these containers are not the proper pond containers, and while I'm still working on them, this will do for now. So yeah, I divided the pond plant into small portions, which I can add into the containers. And while I was doing this, the plant almost took me out in the process. Once that was done, I put all the plants back into the pond. As you can see, they're sitting in there pretty. I'm yet to get the proper pond basket that I can use for these plants, but for now, this will have to do. Then I went ahead and added the water that I'd set aside earlier on back to the pond. I also put back the waterfall next to the filter. Then I carefully reintroduced the fish back into the pond using a fish net. And voila, the fish are back in the pond, the leak is fixed, and the pond looks great. If you enjoyed this repair journey and found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more pond tips, home solution, cleaning hack, and DIY, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in my next video, and happy ponding!